We're hypnotizing genies and sending curses across the land. That's right, it's Villainous from Wonderforge. This strategy game pits 2 to 6 players against one another as powerful Disney villains, all trying to advance their evil schemes. Each of the 6 available villains has a unique goal and deck of cards to help them achieve their machinations. Setup begins with each player selecting a villain and then placing the matching realm board in front of them. Everyone places their unique villain deck shuffled on the left, fate deck shuffled on the right, villain mover on the leftmost location of their realm board, and handy-dandy villain guide and reference card nearby. Additionally, some of the villains have a lock symbol on their rightmost location. If so, they place a lock token on that space for now. Take the power tokens, the currency of the game, and place them in the cauldron within reach of everybody. Each player then draws a starting hand of 4 cards from their villain deck, and players randomly determine who goes first. That player starts with 0 power tokens, the second player gets 1, third and fourth get 2, and fifth and sixth get 3. Gameplay occurs in turns, during which each player takes the following actions in order. First, move your villain to a different location on the realm board. Players can move to any unlocked location, but cannot stay at their current spot. Second, perform actions at the location of your villain mover. Each location has symbols for the type of actions a player may perform in any order. Each action is optional and can be performed 1 time per symbol that appears in the space. The player can only use the symbols that appear in their present location, but those symbols can target cards at any unlocked location. Let's look at the symbols, shall we? Gain power. Gather power tokens equal to the number on the symbol. Power is needed to play cards and activate abilities. Play a card. This symbol allows the player to play 1 card from their hand, paying the cost on the top left by returning that many power tokens to the cauldron. Cards include allies or items, which can be placed along the bottom realm in a location, and effects or conditions, which are 1-time spells or abilities. Conditions can't be played with this action, but can only be played on another player's turn if all the requirements are met. For example, Prince John has got greed. During their turn, if another player has 6 or more power, he gains 3 power. Activate. Some cards, including allies and items, have an activated ability, which can only be used with the activate symbol. Fate. Choose an opponent and reveal 2 cards from the top of their fate deck. Play 1 and discard the other. The fate deck contains villain-specific cards that act as a detriment to their goals. Some of these cards are heroes, which can be placed in an unlocked location of the current player's choice. Their placement also blocks some of the symbols on the top of the location, keeping the villain from activating them on their turn. Move an item or ally. This action allows a player to move 1 item or ally to an adjacent location. Move a hero. This allows a villain to move a hero to an adjacent location. This is super helpful for opening up symbols on your board. Vanquish. The villain may eliminate a hero in their realm by using any allies in the same location. Using the strength attribute on the bottom left, if the ally or allies' combined strength equals or exceeds the hero's, discard the combatants to their respective discard piles. Discard. Lets a player discard as many cards as they wish into their discard pile, allowing them to cycle through more options in their deck. Finally, in the 3rd step of the turn, the player now draws back up to 4 cards in their hand. If a player's villain deck is depleted, they may shuffle their discard pile to form a new deck. The game ends when a villain has completed their individual objective, whether it's defeating Peter Pan, amassing a fortune in power tokens, or setting curses upon the realm. Each villain has their own unique goal. And that's Villainous. I'm Becca Scott, and you can watch me and my friends play this game in a castle on Game the Game. Watch, it's gonna be diabolically fun.